it's Squeezy, and in today's video I just want to talk about some of the smart things that our ancestors used to do or believed in. You know, our ancestors were quite dumb. They were the dumbest, you know. We are gonna be the dumbest in about 2017 years from now. So, but they were really dumb, like they took dumbness to the next level. But there are some things that they actually got right. And the first thing that they got right is when they used to stone girls that used to cheat. Obviously, I don't support men to hit girls or whatever, but come on, think about it. How many girls are slugs now? There are so many slugs now. There have never been so many slugs in human history than there is right now. Every girl is a slug. Girls now think they hit puberty at 10 years old just to use that as an excuse to be slugs, you know what I mean? So that's why it was a good idea that back then our ancestors used to do girls, not girls, but slugs a favor, and would actually stone them to death. Obviously it's cruel, it's very bad, and it will never happen again. Obviously that's why I'm saying all this. If it was going to happen again, then I would not be talking about it, but it will never happen again. But back then, it was a good idea. You know, right now my ex has fucked about 30 guys since I left her. I mean, she left me after I caught her in a gangbang. Now, do you know how I feel about that? 30 guys? If I had just stoned her with my friends, she would not be here. She would not be out here breaking. All those 30 guys, she told them she loved them. Now, those 30 guys probably had their hearts broken. They stayed up at night thinking about her. They probably didn't do their coursework. Now they are failures because of her. You see what I mean? If I had stoned her, like back then in BC, she would not be doing shit like that. She would not be getting away with all the dirty stuff. Do you know the dirty stuff my ex has done? You know what I mean? That's why I'm saying that back then it was a good idea to actually stone slugs. Obviously the good girls lived happily ever after, like princesses. They never used to cheat. You know, it's a good thing, you know what I mean? People never used to cheat back then. They thought that if you cheated, some weird thing would happen to you. You know, you have people now that believe that when someone gets AIDS, it means they cheated. But technically, you can find a girl of your dreams, but when your girl of your dreams has AIDS, and that's your destiny, you're supposed to get AIDS from the girl of your dreams and just die, like you're pointless to this world. But obviously, you know, no offense to the people with AIDS, I'm just saying. But back then, they actually believed that if you got like gonorrhea, leprosy, or some shit like that, you'd actually have cheated. So people were so scared to cheat. So you'd actually see a fine thing and you're like, wow, that thing is fine. But really you could not go and there tip your dick in. Nope, because you're scared. You're gonna get leprosy and your hands are gonna start chopping off and the whole village people are gonna know that you actually cheated. Also, the good thing that our ancestors used to do is that if you robbed somewhere, they would actually either chop your fingers off or do something to make people know that you're actually a thief. So next time you don't cheat, so they probably chop your hand off. You know, apparently somewhere in Asia, people still do this. Obviously, no offense to the Asians, but this is true. I've looked it up. In Asia, some places, if you rob, fam, you lose your hand, and then everyone will know that that nigga over there is a thief. You know what I mean? If you get caught fingering someone's girl, fam, these get chopped up. So in Asia, when you finger someone, you have to use one finger. So in case you get caught, you just lose that one finger, right? That's a good idea. Obviously, that should come in the UK as well. You know, I'm tired of catching guys fingering my girl. You know, you just go up and chop the fingers off, man. Then you have to use this. Now imagine fingering someone with those fingers, man. That's messed up. But yeah, obviously the good thing that they did is that if you cheated or you got caught in anything that is illegal and you are using your fingers, they would actually chop it off. That goes by saying if you are a guy and you get caught cheating, they would actually bring you somewhere and they would have to chop your fucking dick off. Apparently you can't die. You know, obviously you'd wish you were dead if you don't have a dick, but they would chop it off, fam, because you cheated, which was good, you know, because the amount of times I've cheated on my girl, I should have my dick chopped off, you know what I mean? It's wrong what I'm doing. Like, I could tell my girl that I love you, you are the love of my life, you are my one and only true love, slag, I love you. And then before I know it, I'm cheating, I'm shagging her mom, and I can't help myself. But if it was back then, I could have had my dick chopped off and I wouldn't be hurting my girl like that. Obviously, it's not my fault, it's my dick's fault. That's the one that needs to chop off, not me. Another smart thing that our ancestors used to do is they used to walk naked, man. They just used to walk around naked. Now, I don't know about you, I'm not a pervert or a pedo or anything, but fam, Don't you ever see someone that's really fit and you're thinking, if you could just get naked, man? Of course, so I've seen that all the time, and sometimes I walk in town and I put my glasses on, but really I'm imagining them to be x-rays and I'm seeing everyone right through. So I see people walking around, jumping, their tits jumping up and down, blah 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 blah, their tits popping out and everything. That's what I see. Obviously I put glasses on so people don't realize that I'm zooming into them, I'm looking, I'm trying to see the nipple, you know what I mean? So yeah, back then, bro, you could just walk around naked. People just walked around naked, man. You could just see a girl of your dreams naked, you know what I mean? You don't have to pay prostitutes, so you don't have to fight for anything. You've seen everything. All you have to do is touch it. And that goes by saying that obviously people used to rape a lot back then. Like rapists were everywhere. Because they imagine if they legalize people walking around naked. Do you know how many people are gonna rape everyone saying, oh, she's the love of my life, and then the love of her life says, no, I'm not the love of your life. Before you know it, the nigga pulls up to her house, it shocks her, man, because she's already naked. But the good thing, man, they were naked all the time. You know, it was easy to have sex. Do you ever want to have sex, but you can't be asked taking your clothes off? Yeah, me too. Like, it takes ages. You're trying to take the bra off and it won't come off. But back then, you just grab the girl of your dreams, go around the corner, shag there. Of course, man. Also, the good thing they had is that they actually allowed people to have public sex. We don't even have public sex in 2017. People in Jesus BC times used to have public sex all the time. I'm sure Jesus tried to ruin it for everyone and he told them, oh, you can't let anyone see you naked, blah blah blah. But back then, you know, the ancient Greece, man, they used to have sex in groups, man. They would pull up here, make a gang there, threesome here, foursome, tensome. They were the people that introduced tensomes, bro. Like, we have to thank them. Every time I have a foursome, I'm thinking, thank you, ancient Greece, thank you so much. It was their ideas. These guys just used to take sex to the next level. Scientists say that they did stuff that we don't even do now. They did anal before, bro. They did anal plot point 2, anal version 2, bro. They had all this stuff. We don't even know about it. So back then, man, they had it all, bro. They actually had it. You know, girls are naked. You're allowed to have public sex. Like, what more do you need? No wonder people used to be happy. Now you have to actually go on social networks and then text someone, and then you have to sit down at night when no one's watching, no one's using the bathroom, and then you have to take dick pics of your date, and then you have to send them, and then you have to politely ask them to send you nipple pics, and then they'll send their tits with their nipples covered, and then you have to pretend that you enjoy them, but really you want to see the nipple as well. So then you have to be polite the whole next day so you can ask her to send pictures of her with her nipples out, and then before you know it, she's going to some holiday into Mars or some shit like that. Before you know it, you've actually not smashed. Back then you did not have to go through all this. Obviously later on people started sending letters, of course, which was long, because you could send a letter for a week to tell someone that I want to fuck you, and then the letter would come back saying no 2 weeks after, when you probably died from the Black Plague or some shit. But on the bright side, they really had it, man. They really had it. Like, I would love to go back in those times, man. Just walk around naked, everyone just sees my big D, you know, and then you show up, you see big titties, you grab them, you touch them, play with them, and of course, man, oh my days. Seriously, yeah, I would love to be in them times, but obviously, I would actually be a slave. No, I wouldn't be a slave. This was before slavery, of course, but it would have been dope, man. I would love to be in those times. So shout out to all our ancestors. They did a good job, you know. They used to enjoy life. They used to live life to the fullest. We need to legalize public sex, and we need to allow women to walk naked, because I don't want to see a naked guy. You can fuck off. I do not want to see some nigga walking around with his fucking dick out wobbling. Fuck that. Yeah, so we should allow women to get naked. Obviously, that's if the women want it. If the women want to get naked, let them get naked. I hate it when I come on social networks and some women are campaigning that why don't you let us to go braless when we're at the beach or in public like guys do. Why is that even a law? Why are they stopping these women from walking around with their tits out? Like, everyone would enjoy it. Are the people in law just gayest or something like that? We want to see nipples, okay? So women should be allowed, you know, to go naked if they want to have their pants up, because women love to express themselves, not more like men. Obviously you get those feminine men that want to show off their little tiny flamingo chests. Of course you get those people, but women like expressing themselves. They like being a bit, how do I put it nicely, slaggy. They like, not slaggy, but hoish. No, I can't find the right word, okay, but they like showing their tits, they like showing their body. It's in women's DNA. Of course some women are nice, I mean they don't want to show their bodies, either they're fat or they believe in God, but yeah, that's up to them. But yeah, in general, obviously our ancestors were quite smart as well, so shout out to all our ancestors, man. They did a good job, especially with the introduction of all the foursome and stuff like that. So that was it from today, and peace.